Hello everyone and welcome back to my B&B Everyday YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Hope will be furious over Carter request while Ivy and Elektra await some launch results. At Forrester Creations, Elektra and Ivy will face some anxiety now that the jewelry line is officially launching. Ivy may eventually dash off to do some press while Elektra addresses to Will and some other crucial players in the main office. Katie will no doubt have good effects to report once she looks online and sees the response to Forrester's newest jewelry line immolations. You can go. Will's going to express how proud he's of Elektra since this line will surely be a success. Carter, Hope, Zend and Brooke will also have a chance to weigh in on the launch results. Still, Carter's sour mood could leave Hope wondering why he doesn't feel to be truly celebrating. Of course, Brooke has been working hard to make Carter see that the achievement he pulled was wrong. Carter misses having Ridge as his stylish friend, and is dealing with some growing guilt over how all this went down. Daphne has been trying to appeal to Carter's heart as well at Steffi's request, so Carter's facing a lot of pressure to change his view. When Carter intimately suggests to Hope that perhaps they should apologize to Ridge and Steffi, she'll be taken suddenly. That shock will snappily turn to fury as Hope tries to shut down the idea and questions Carter's perspective shift. While Carter and Hope get into an argument, Daphne will be busy catching up with Ridge, Taylor and Eric at the Forrester manse. This could be Daphne's occasion to assure them all that Steffi's plan will work. Eventually, Will and Elektra will spend some time letting their love bloom. Prognostications point to some passionate moments as Elektra, and will savor the success of the jewelry line launch. Will and Elektra will enjoy the calm before their coming ineluctable storm, so stay tuned for updates on any stunning news to come. Will and Elektra to deal with drama in the boardroom. Elektra and Ivy jewelry line launches. Ivy and Elektra will be busy as notions at Forrester Creations. It's the day of the sanctioned jewelry line launch. Although suckers have seen plenitude of Elektra, Ivy hasn't been on veritably important since her return. So perhaps suckers will see further of Ivy as she prepares for the big day. Ivy and Elektra will both be really agitated. Elektra no longer has to worry about deep fakes and can have her prints on Forrester Creations' social media accounts. Still, Carter vacillation could peril effects for Ivy and Elektra. Although it was approved before the preemption, Ivy and Elektra stayed on board at Forrester Creations. So, if Carter reverses the LLC, also the Forrester family might take offense to Ivy and Elektra's treason. While Carter hasn't made any opinions to back out yet, he did feel reluctant to celebrate with Hope. Also, Daphne tried to reason with Carter as did Brooke. While Brooke keeps telling Carter the achievement was wrong, it seems Daphne might get all the credit. There will be plenitude of love between Will and Elektra in Friday's occasion. Still, there will also be a lot of boardroom drama. So, it surely sounds like commodity happens that causes Will and Elektra to reply at work. Indeed, though Carter put his hands up in defense when Daphne tried to partake her perspective, she might give him some food for study. Occasionally, Carter doesn't reply right down. Will Daphne end up getting her man and getting the company back in the Forrester family's hands? There's also the situation with Luna and Bill. Although Luna doesn't feel to have access to technology at Bill's manse, could commodity be during Elektra's big day? Meanwhile, Bill will have to deal with Poppy's passionate plea. Steffi and Finn have spent the last many months talking nonstop about how lucky they're to be that couple that has overcome every handicap. So we knew it was each about to come crashing down on them. We know that they love each other because they tell us in every other scene, but that love is about to be tested. I suppose by the time Finn took 2 maternity tests to be redundant sure that he really is Luna's natural father, we were each bracing for it to be true. After times of falsehoods, and 3 other men who were ent DNA matches, it was verified that Finn's kinsman is now his son. When he was 18 he hooked up with his espoused aunt, Poppy, and she snappily left city and spent the last 20 times keeping him at arm's length while raising their son alone. Poppy claims that she chose to raise Luna by herself so that Finn could make a great life. His life is enough great, except for the fact that his son is a killer, and Finn believes effects would have been radically different if he'd been involved from day one. She couldn't have ended up any worse off, right? Just a many short months agone. Luna was holding Steffi hostage in a pen, an event that clearly wouldn't have happened if Finn had been an active part of Luna's life. It's trauma that his woman didn't need to witness, and he now feels that it could have been averted. At least Steffi is about to have commodity valid to rant about. Suckers have heeded to her sound like a putrefied brat, or simply a bully while raging about the Logans for times. How on earth is she going to handle the fact that her kidnapper is her hubby's child? Maybe indeed harder yet for Steffi to wrap her head around will be the reality that Finn and Poppy have had coitus, indeed if it was decades agone. How do you suppose that Steffi will handle this grenade that's about to explode in her stage? Will she and Finn make it through this? Or is this the situation that ends their marriage? Steffi and Finn are presently enjoying a solid marriage, but a retired Verity is poised to shake effects up. When Steffi discovers that Luna is actually Finn's son, she might have just 4 shocking words for him. Let's dive into her imminent response. Steffi was eagerly anticipating a warm, intimate evening at home with Finn to celebrate their anniversary. Still, when Finn arrived late and visibly stressed, it sparked Steffi's curiosity about what was wrong. Ultimately, Finn realized he'd to partake some important news with his woman. Yet, it seems he'll hold off on revealing the verity about Luna's maternity for the time being. While he might mention his attempt to see Luna and discovering she was in a different installation, he appears to be steering clear of the amorous details involving Poppy. Nonetheless, forthcoming spoilers allude that Finn ain't dodged the impending battle ever. The timepiece is ticking, and it's only a matter of time before this retired Verity bursts into the open. And when it does, it could spell disaster for Finn and Steffi's union. Still, maybe it would be manageable, but they've formerly survived a storm of challenges if this were their first rodeo. Sheila stormed in like a force of nature, hanging to shatter Finn and Steffi's bond on multitudinous occasions. Now, the disclosure that Luna is Finn's son could be the final straw for Steffi. It might just lead her to question everything about her marriage to Finn and their future. Steffi is about to admit shocking news about Luna's natural father, and it could spell disaster for her relationship with Finn. She might decide this is the last straw. Will she reach a breaking point, deciding that all their hard-fought battles are no longer worth it, and give the whole idea of marriage to him up? With Luna posing a trouble to their family amidst the ongoing Sheila fermentation, the pressure might just be too inviting, and Steffi might throw in the marriage kerchief. This pressure escalates if Finn insists on maintaining a connection with Luna. Wanting to keep her in his life, however, Steffi might deliver a ruinous claim when she discovers the verity. I'm decoupling you. So, Finn and Poppy continue their no-way-ending discussion about Luna's maternity. Finn notes how Poppy told her there was no way he was Luna's father. He's worried as he thinks he could have made a difference in her life. Poppy reminds him how she was trying to cover him. He eventually says Sheila is Luna's grandmother and prodigies if her murderous ways are in her blood. Both his birth mama and his woman have tried to kill his woman. Finn can't imagine how Steffi is going to reply when she learns the verity. Poppy says he doesn't have to tell Steffi anything. Finn says he can't keep this secret and tells Poppy to leave. With that, she exits. Just also, Lee walks in, surprising Finn, and asks if she just saw her family leaving his office.